only Tim can do.
You want a pencil? I have extras. Yeah, I have extras, man.
You got their start.
Yes, sir.
Hey, 1.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. 3. 1, 3, 5.
Yep, that's you. You just tell me when and tell me how your audio level is.
Audio.
Here, this one has
Good.
some in it.
When do you want to go?
1, 3.
Oh, that was there?
14.
Like I'm going downstairs. Did it look like it? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
There's our girl. And then there's my boy. They're huge. He's 80 pounds and she's 75.
Huh?
75 and 80 pounds. Yeah. And they don't look like sausages on a stick.
Well, I've got. Let me see. Here's Poppy.
Are we not on Facebook?
Oh, how
It
sweet.
takes him a minute to get it over there. Because
Aw.
Facebook's changed it up, kind of how they don't take the links. You have to set them up, I think.
Ready,
He was
Coach?
explaining it to me. It'll take a couple of minutes for it to be on there, I think.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Are we ready? We ready? So. We have to get this one here, sir. Any races, is that okay? Jordan, now you see why we have extra pins and pencils?
What?
I was talking to you, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I always have them, especially for tournaments.
I always have.
Brett, haven't we seen each other enough this season?
Hate that happen. How are you?
Right? That one might need more lead in it though, I don't know.
You know, I just saw you.
Hello?
So I'm not finding it anywhere.
Is it on YouTube yet? See,
Not finding it anywhere. What do you got?
yeah, it's on. Just now popped up on YouTube.
Today, that's how I would
On
say, yeah.
YouTube,
Hey Jordan, if you want.
it just gave me.
Do you?
Oh yeah, there you go. He caught it just in time.
Is it on?
That's on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Did you catch it when he was
No.
coming across the court right as we went live?
Oh.
And I told him, I said, say hi. So the whole way over, he's waving, and all the way he comes
Who
all
was
the way.
it?
Tim.
Oh. He's hilarious. He cracks me up. I'll be good,
You
I
want me
promise.
to send you over the link? Want me to text you the link?
What do I need to? Where do you?
Here, I'll
YouTube, but
Oh,
here, I'll text you the link.
and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I can't do that.
There's some other pencils.
What? You can put it on your Facebook and then
And I have Tylenol too.
put it on your Facebook and then click right on it. What's your? Let me see.
Oh, you need to sign our book, don't you?
You don't have theirs in there yet?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got more starters marked and everything already.
Just send it to you.
Hey, Jordan, if that one don't work,
Looks like it's got.
well, here's some more lead if you need it.
Alright.
60 at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
and a very pleasant good morning to you. That's kind of weird to say, isn't it? Thursday morning, first day of the Tri-County Basketball Tournament, live and in living color from Western Oklahoma State College. The Mangum Lady Tigers set to open up a play against the Lady Indians of Navajo as we get ready for this one here at Western Oklahoma State College. Good to have you alongside on this Thursday morning. Mangum and Navajo, full day of activity here at WOSC. It'll wrap up with the Tigers taking on the Mangum Tigers, taking on the Hollis Tigers in the final game of the night, which is scheduled to get underway at about 7:20. But again, it's a tournament. We'll be interested to see if that occurs or not. By the way, we got on YouTube just in time to see the character Tim Ellison walking right in front of the camera and saying, "Hi, Mom." It should be a spirited morning this morning with Coach Ellison and, of course, Kelly King, his opposite number for the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Ansley Warren will get the start this morning for Navajo. They come in with a record of 11-4 under the direction of Tim Ellison. He'll also go with Mackenzie Moreau, Avery Harrison, Sabrina Gilbert, and Carissa Callens, the starting five for the Lady Indians. They're dressed in their home white uniforms with the red numerals and the red trim. So it's Warren, Moreau, and Harrison, Gilbert, and Callens, the starting five for this group from Navajo. These two teams, Navajo and Mangum, have some common opponents. Both have played Hobart. Both have beaten Hobart. Both have played Fort Cobb-Broxton. Navajo winning against FCB. Mangum lost that ball game. Both teams have squared off against Indiahoma, and both teams have won against Indiahoma, and both teams have played Snyder, and both teams have defeated Snyder. So some common opponents, 11-4 as we mentioned. Navajo, Mangum, meantime, coming in with a record of 5-6 on the year, and fresh off that victory on Tuesday night on the road, the long road trip that took place up to Moreland. Meantime, Kelly King will go with a starting five that includes Holly Lehman-Webb and Gracie Smith, Avery Hopper, and Hallie Smith, and then Brent Woodruss, the final member of that starting five for Mangum. So again, for the Lady Tigers, they go with Lehman-Webb and Hopper, along with Woodruss and Smith squared, as those two teams get ready to, or those two young ladies get ready to play against the Lady Indians of Navajo. So we will take a quick timeout, come back, have your starting lineups. We've already got those. We'll have the opening tap after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services, and outpatient lab, physical therapy, and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
So we say good morning to Jerice Wilson Henry down at Frederick. She says, let's go, Lady Tigers. Rosanna Schuster has joined us, as has Brandy Webb and Tori Curvo. And we suspect we'll have some Mangum classrooms that will check in this morning as well as we get set for this one. The Cameron Dole experience with me here this morning. So we look forward to this. Chad Fox is sequestered up north at Cordell, where the Blue Devils and Lady Blue Devils are hosting a tournament this year. Normally they participate in this. We've got the trifecta normally with the Fox Radio Network teams of Hobart and Mangum and Cordell. But Cordell, as I mentioned, hosting their own tournament this year. And Chad and Dudley are all a part of that. So we're about ready to get this one underway, as it'll be Hallie Smith to jump center. Her opposite number is Mackenzie Moreau. The tap going to be controlled by Holly Lehman-Webb, and we are underway. Mangum on the left end of your listening and or viewing device, and they'll throw the ball right away as Ansley Warren will step in and come up with the steal. Gilbert now on the baseline. Dribble, drive, shoots it over Smith and misses the shot. Rebound going to be cleared off by Woodruss, and we are underway. We talked about over the years, this is a cavernous place. The backdrop behind the baskets is deep and far, and it takes a moment to adjust to it. Meantime, Warren on the other end puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Hopper in traffic with the rebound, and then she'll throw it right into the hands of a Navajo player. Then Hopper will get it right back. So both teams playing some breakneck defense early on. Woodruss in the front court. Callens to chase from behind. A little bit of a bump and a bang, no call. Now in the middle of traffic, Gracie will put up the shot from 8 and not get it to go. And back the other way comes Navajo. A nice crowd on hand this morning. 10 o'clock on a Thursday. What are we going to do, honey? Let's go to the gymnasium and watch a couple of ball games. Navajo and Mangum underway, and I love it. We talked about it on Tuesday, how we were up high at Moreland. It was a great view, but you just don't get a feel for the game like you do down on the floor. Line drive three, right side, knocked down, as the bucket is made by Mackenzie Moreau. Moreau makes it a 3-0 ball game. 6:30 left in the first period of play. Mangum trying to answer. 3 ball, left side, got it. Holly Lehman-Webb, did they give her 3? They just gave her 2, said she was on the line. So Lehman-Webb makes it a 3-2 ball game here in this first quarter of play. Sabrina Gilbert across the timeline. She'll come to Callens on the near side. Carissa back out to Gilbert. Deep 3, front of the iron, no. Flat-footed rebound, Gracie. And Mangum wants to run. Navajo gets back quickly. Got some running commentary. There's another 3 on the way, and this one knocked down by Holly Lehman-Webb. So Webb with 5 in the early going, and a timeout going to be taken by Tim Ellison and Navajo. 5:59 left in the first. Mangum 5-3 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
Tim Ellison taking that quick time out there, and didn't like the idea that Holly Lehman-Webb back-to-back possessions, able to get clear on the baseline left side, and that second one was worth 3. Her club leads at 5-3. Denise York has joined us in the broadcast booth. Jenna Scott as well. 5:59 left in the first quarter play. Not only are we right in the middle of the action, but we get to hear the coaches up close and personal too, and that's a lot of fun. Gracie Smith with a foul as the players came across the timeline. That'll be the first on Gracie, number 1 called on Mangum. And Kelly King to our right saying, don't foul. So Gilbert to inbounds. Sabrina right in front of the Mangum bench to do the honors for the Lady Indians. Callens was there, but instead they'll go to Warren. Ansley now back to Sabrina. Warren, who hit the 3 to begin the ball game for Navajo, won't take the shot here. Tom Ellison telling his club to dribble drive. Gilbert to Warren between the 2 circles. 5:35 left in the first quarter of play, and now backing it out is Ansley. David Henry has checked in, says let's go Tigers. Kim Johnson, let's go ladies. Sue Wallace with the let's go ladies as well. Mangum cheerleaders are here on a Thursday morning, bright and early. Dribble drive now. Warren, floater, shot won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched by Avery Hopper, so it will remain in the possession of Navajo underneath their own window. 5:09 left in the first. Mackenzie Moreau is somebody I've known for a long time. I hadn't seen her in a couple of years. My goodness, she's grown up. Just a little bitty kid last time I saw her. Now she's a presence inside in the middle. Gilbert to Callens, and Carissa goes back to Sabrina. 3-ball left side. Yeah. Sabrina Gilbert knocking it down from behind the arc. 6-5, early 1-point lead for Navajo. Back the other way comes Mangum trying to break the press. They do. Holly up top. She'll bobble. Now they'll come near side to Gracie. Holly will get it inside to Woodruss, and Bryn will get fouled and go to the line to shoot two, much to the chagrin of Tim Ellison. Check the whistle on the Lady Indians, and they have given it to Moreau. So on McKenzie, that'll be her first. And number 1 called on Navajo. At the line, Bryn to shoot two. Woodruss first, good. She'll have one more.
Is good.
Tied at 6, 4:40 left in the first. Second one on the way. Good. It rolled in.
Bryn Woodruss.
7-6 ball game. Mangum on top. Annalise Stair Rogers is checked in. Annalise, Dapper 14, fashion critic. You should know, going in, I'm wearing blue today. All right, that was what was in the closet. Blue. Get over it. Moreau will bobble, get it back. Now the dribble penetration. Shot over Hallie. Tough look there for Avery Harrison. Didn't go. Rebound, though, goes to Warren. She'll miss. Rebound put back. And a foul going to be called to the basket count. They called a push on Mackenzie Moreau. That'll be her second. And number 2 called on Navajo. So Moreau will set down, and taking her place, Mackenzie Buss. So Buss, quicker, better ball handler maybe than Moreau, but they give up a lot of size with Moreau on the bench. Now Gracie into the front court. Pass got tipped. Avery there to get it. Hopper's shot won't go. Gracie tried to save, couldn't get it done. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Navajo with the basketball. Another substitution now as Callens will sit down. And into the ball game, Sadie McDowell for Navajo. 4 minutes left in the first quarter of play. 7-6. Mangum on top by 1. Across the timeline, Avery Harrison. She'll give it up to just into the lineup. Sadie McDowell. McDowell got grabbed on the arm, and Holly Lehman-Webb doesn't like the call. You can tell by the look on her face. That'll be 2 on Mangum, the first of the morning on Holly. 3:58 left in quarter number 1. Sabrina Gilbert inbound into the backcourt. She'll get it to Avery Harrison. Harrison to Gilbert. And again, not as much size out there for Navajo, so they will change how they look, at least on the inside. Hit a couple of threes to begin the ball game. Begging for the ball in the left corner, getting it now will be Warren. Ansley, off-balance shot doesn't go. Holly with the rebound. Lehman-Webb tied up and lost the ball. Out of bounds. It was thrown off of her. And Holly, I think, was hoping that somebody would call a timeout. Got tied up down in the corner and couldn't get out and lost the ball. So Navajo will get it right in front of us. The inbounds pass caught by McDowell. Sadie back to Gilbert. Now McDowell has it again. And again, Navajo content to play catch around the arc. Run that offense along the baseline. Try to get somebody free. That's a great pass there from Warren to Harrison, but Harrison couldn't get it to go. Mangum on the run the other way. Ball kicked, and it'll be out of bounds off of Mangum. They had a fast break opportunity to the Lady Tigers and got a little bit ahead of themselves, and a kick save. It was not a beauty. Yes! As it goes out of bounds. 3 minutes left here in the first. Mangum and Navajo, good one, 7-6 ball game. Mangum on top. Gilbert with a 3, left side rather, doesn't go. Flat-footed rebound, corralled by Buss. McKenzie grab, tie up, jump ball. Arrow points the way of Navajo.
Possession, Navajo.
They'll inbound underneath their own window. 2:57 left here in quarter number 1. Our longtime friend Lance Carpenter from up by Lady in the house. Always sartorically correct with his green shirt and tie to match. We'll see now Lady a little bit later on in the tournament. Tough shot there by Harrison. Doesn't go. Rebound Hopper. Aubrey wants to run. She's tied up. Glides to a stop. Now they get it to Gracie. Smith across the timeline. Leaves it right side Hopper. Faked the three. Lost the ball out of bounds. And an unforced error there. And again, it's a little bit of an up-tempo look for Mangum, and trying to adjust to it here. Another one of those unforced errors. Baseball pass into the front court. Gilbert with a catch. She'll come here on the near side to Warren. Ainsley slows it down, and Avery Harrison now runs the offense. 2:10 left here in the first quarter of play. 7-6. Both teams have done well from behind the arc. Speaking of which, Ainsley will fire one. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound cleared off by Hallie Smith. Got to get some touches inside for Hallie. She has been a workhorse on the offensive end. And Holly Lehman-Webb says, take this inside. Shoots the three, misses it. But it was last touch by Navajo, as Hannah Stair will come into the ball game for the Lady Tigers. And Hopper will sit down. 1:52 left in the first quarter of play. It's 7-6 ball game. Mangum. There's Hallie with the ball. Smith double team. She'll go to Stair. Fires three. Got it. How about that for a heat check? Said she was on the line. Give her two. Nope, they did give her three. So Hannah knocking down the three.
I guess they did.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody raise the arm, but the PA guy said three, so nobody argued with him. Good backdoor cut there. Sadie McDowell goes to the basket, gets the bucket, and she will make it 10-8 with 1:20 left here in the first quarter of play. Bren in the front court to Hallie. She'll dribble, drive, put it up the left hand, and score. Hallie Smith. You heard me say that they had to get the ball in Hallie's hands. There's a steal by Holly. Lehman-Webb. 1-on-3, doesn't have the numbers. She'll challenge anyhow, put it up and score. How about that? Holly Lehman-Webb. Damn the Torpedoes. I'm going to take on three and win. 14-8. Mangum leads. Timeout by Navajo. 59 seconds left in the first on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Mangum on top 14-8. There was a little bit of a discussion on that ball that we thought was two. The PA guy said three, and nobody disputed it until the timeout. And they're talking about it now. Meantime, Annalise has thrown down the gauntlet. If only Dapper 14 carried men's clothes. I think she's saying that I'm not sartorically correct. Wow. So it's a two. All right. So that what we thought was a three for Hannah Stair was actually a two. So it's 13-8. So Hannah with a 2 and not a 3 a moment ago, but still a great heat check coming off the bench and knocking it down. Good morning to Amanda Augustine, who is watching the broadcast this morning. Morgan Maddox as well, probably from the classroom. Yeah, and you could hear the ooh in the background. And the Cameron Dole experience said, that hurt. And he didn't even fall down. Gracie Smith called for the trip. That'll be her second. 3 now on Mangum in the first. 47.7 remaining in the quarter. Mangum by 5, 13-8. Navajo to inbound, and finally caught over the top by Avery Harrison. Harrison now going to reset. Boy, Hannah Stair right in her hip pocket. Kick left side. Deep three on the way. Gilbert, front of the iron. No. Woodruss with the rebound. Bren wants to run. Outlet pass to Hannah. She'll dribble, drive, challenge, and then leave it on a great pass to Gracie Smith. Missed the shot. Rebound put back by Bren. No good, but got grabbed on the arm. See if the foul is on Ainsley Warren. It will be her first. Number 3 called on Navajo. So to the line to shoot a couple, Bren Woodruss.
At the line.
She hit 2 earlier and has a pair of points. First, Woodruss good. Bren gets one more.
Makes the first one.
Mangum on top, 14-8. 29.2 left in quarter number 1. Jennifer Allen checked in. Hello, Jennifer. Second one on the way. Good. Oh, no, off the back of the iron. Did not go, but look at Hallie get the rebound. She'll go to Woodruss, fakes the 3, puts it on the floor, goes inside to Smith. Hallie, double team, kicks. Hannah, she walked, got away with it. Entry pass, Stair to Hallie Smith, and it's knocked out of bounds. Tim Ellison had an argument there. That was a little bunny hop there. Nonetheless, Mangum threw it away, so it all equaled out. 17 seconds left in the first. See if Navajo holds for one. Conventional wisdom would say yes, and Tim Ellison has said that. Ansley Warren coming across the timeline. Ansley slows it down to Harrison. Now Sabrina puts it on the floor. Gilbert from 17. Line drive shot won't go. Rebound cleared away by McDowell. She'll go to Warren, and at the buzzer, Ansley shot off the mark. We played 8. Mangum on top, 14-8. Period number 2 coming up. Stick and Stay. Classic Hits, 97.7.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Lady Tigers on top at the end of one, 14-8 against the Lady Indians of Navajo. Holly Lehman-Webb with 7 in that first quarter of play. Bryn Woodruss with 3, 2 apiece for Hallie Smith and for Hannah Stair. Mangum 3 of 4 from the foul line. The other side, a couple of 3 balls. Mackenzie Moreau and Sabrina Gilbert, and then a deuce for Sadie McDowell. That's the 8 points for Tim Ellison's team. Mangum will have the ball to begin the second. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in their road black uniforms with the gray numerals and the orange and black trim. Bryn Woodruss out there along with Holly Lehman-Webb, Hannah Stair, Gracie Smith, and Christian Rankins in the ballgame to begin the second period of play for Mangum. Open left side, Gracie, 10-footer, came up short, pulled the string. Rebound going to be cleared away by Navajo. We'll get the 5 for the Lady Indians, dressed in their whole white uniforms with the blue numerals. Blue, where did that come from? Red, wow. And I'm not colorblind. Red numerals and red trim. Good Lord, Barnes. Ansley Warren and Avery Harrison out there, and Warren will put up the shot, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. Sabrina Gilbert, Sadie McDowell also out on the floor. And Avery Harrison, the final member of that 5 for Navajo. A foul called on Woodruss, on Bryn. That'll be her first. And number 1 on Mangum in period number 2. And the line to shoot 2, Ansley Warren. First one on the way. Ansley, no. She'll have one more. Ansley Warren.
Got a nice view of Brett Pennick's head.
That's the shiny paint he's got going on. I'll tell you what. Second one up and in. Nothing will compare, though, to Tim Ellison and his intro. Ansley Warren with a foul on the attempted steal in the backcourt. And that'll be her second and first on Navajo in the second.
Second person, first team foul.
7:21 left in the first half of play. 14-9 bowl game. Mangum on top. Gracie Smith into the front court. She'll have it between the 2 circles. That's a double dribble. And got away with it at first. And then old Baldy, he said, no, you're not going to get away with it. And that's the right call. I mean, it's early in the morning for everybody, including the officials. Barrett Richardson has joined us. He says, let's go. Good morning, Barrett. Minute gone by in the second period of play. Mangum on top 14-9. Navajo with the early lead on a 3-ball. Speaking of which, there's one fired by Harrison. Doesn't get it to go, but Warren with the rebound. Spin move with the left hand. Shot wouldn't fall. Great move, but couldn't finish. Rebound, tie up. Good job by Rankins.
Jump ball.
And she'll get in there and tie it up with Sadie McDowell. And the arrow going to point the way of Navajo. Jonna has checked in this morning. Good morning, Jonna. 6:53 left in the first half of play. Mangum 14-9. Another 3-ball on the way here. Doesn't go. Another rebound for Navajo. And then lost out of bounds. Mackenzie Buss couldn't hold on to it. And Coach Kelly King looking for a combination. He'll bring Aubrey Lowe into the ball. She'll bring Aubrey Lowe into the ball game for the Lady Tigers. So different combinations as Gracie Smith will set down. Low, the inbounds pass, a little bump and a bang from behind, and then she'll throw it away in the front court. And I promise you, when she said, hey, she being Kelly King, the Cameron Nolan experience tonight, immediately looked over there, and I'm promising you, if you were watching or listening very closely, when Kelly King said, hey, you looked as well. She commands attention. Sabrina Gilbert with the attention from behind the arc and knocking it down. Sabrina was 6 now, and it's 14-12. 6:20 left in the first half of play. Holly in the middle of the floor. She'll run it. Dribble, drive, throws one up on the run. Way too hard. Rebound going to be cleared away by Navajo. And Gilbert got grabbed on the arm by Christian Rankins. That'll be the first on Christian and 2 on Mangum here in the second. Good morning to Dusty McAlexander joining the broadcast. And Therese Wilson-Henry says, way to go, Lady Tigers. Back into the ball game now. Avery Hopper and setting down Rankins for Mangum.
Avery Hopper.
So it's Woodruss, Hopper, and Stair, along with Lehman Webb for Mangum. And the final member then Fibesome out there. The 3-ball put up here is Lowe, who battled for that rebound and kept it alive to Woodruss. Brendow. Got to watch that 10-second clock as Holly Lehman Webb makes the catch before it comes into our lap. Holly, lob inside, now a kick. Left wing. Webb will get it back. Woodruss up top. Good ball movement by Mangum. Goes back to Holly, around Gilbert. She'll put up the shot on the run, doesn't get it to go. And the rebound snared away by Angela Warren. Warren on the run. Spin move coming across the timeline. This kid can play. She's fun. Warren back over the top. That's a 3-ball for Harrison. Spins in and out. Rebound cleared away by Woodruss. And Mangum on the run back the other way. Pass caught by Hannah. Stair sets up. Thought about the 3. Defense is there. Now she'll leave it in the middle of traffic for Hopper. Aubrey put it up. Rolled around the rim. Couldn't get it to go. Grabbed her own rebound. Reset to Holly. Holly got a dribble drive. Kick left side. Stair goes back to Lehman Webb. There to recover is Lowe. And then Aubrey will throw it away. There's a push off and a travel, and Mackenzie Buss with the turnover. That'll stop play and allow Hallie Smith to come back into the ballgame. Timeout going to be taken by Kelly King. 5:01 left in the half. Mangum by 2, 14-12. Breakneck early on Classic Hits 97.7.
Western Traditions in Mangum is a very special store that features high-quality, one-of-a-kind Western furniture, collectibles, and accessories. This store is a must-see experience if you like Western decor. Check them out at westerntraditions.com or on Facebook, and then plan an in-person visit soon. Just arrived copper and turquoise accented end tables and bedroom furniture. They have cowhide assorted rugs from Brazil from $129 to $195. Western Traditions, downtown Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hey all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Back at Western Oklahoma State College, this one good. Mangum and Navajo, 14-12, 5:01 left in the first half of play. Paula Lively says, keep it up, Lady Tigers. Is out of the timeout, back into the ballgame for the Lady Indians will come Mackenzie Moreau, who plays with a couple of fouls. Woodruss in front of us with the ball. Bren leaves it in the corner for Holly. Holly on the run. Shot doesn't go. Ball tipped out. There to get it is Hannah. Stair, double team. Now Webb will get it. Holly inside. She'll go to Hallie Smith. And Holly's pass, not a good one, going to be taken away by Navajo. On the run the other way. Warren with the left hand. Shot doesn't go, but she got fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Hallie Smith. Going to be her first. And team foul number 3 on Mangum here in the second. So at the line, check that, Ansley Warren. Ansley 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And has a single point. I love the spats that she's wearing. Those good looking. Kind of I don't know what color of pink you'd call that, but I'm liking it.
Is it mauve? Would that be mauve?
Oh, mauve. I don't know. We'll have to get Dapper 14 on that. She'll be able to figure that out for us.
What color is that, Dana? Those shoes.
Ansley misses the first.
She said
Second
mauve.
one is good. All right. So we've got 2 mauves. If you'd care to weigh in at home, push your buttons now. 14-13, Mangum by 1. Full court pressure defense now. Got to watch that 10-second clock. And breaking it, Woodruss, and then Woodruss carried it, got away with it. 3-ball right side, well off the mark for Hannah, but the rebound picked up by Hallie. Smith will go to Woodruss, and from 10 away, Bren will knock it down. 5 for Woodruss. Mangum on top, 16-13. 4:05 left in the first half of play. Back the other way comes Navajo. There's a steal by Hallie. Good job by Smith. Woodruss now in the front court to Holly. Hallie will get it back. Hallie, it's a lot of fun. Hallie inside around Moreau, puts up the shot, tried to draw the foul, couldn't get it done, and the rebound going to be taken away by Ansley Warren. Warren with some shade of pink shoes. We've got a couple of mauve votes so far. Runs the offense for Tim Ellison. I can tell you this: Tim doesn't have anything in his wardrobe that looks like that. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Dribble drive. Warren puts up a tough shot. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound cleared away by Woodruss. Avery Hopper will get it and slow it down now to Bren. Boy, both teams playing excellent defense here in this first half of play. Hallie Smith fakes the 3. She's going to go baseline, draws the double team over to Holly. That's a high arcing 3. Front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. And a flat-footed rebound going to be recovered by Avery Harrison. Harrison all the way down the floor, 10-footer around the rim, got it to go. Avery said, if I'm going to bring it down the floor, I'm going to go ahead and get the 2. Our good friend Sherry Bowen is watching. Hallie Smith go inside, got away with a walk. Nope, she didn't. Travel called on Hallie. It'll go back the other way. 2:46 left in the half. 16-15, and Gracie Smith will come back in. Sherry Bowen says, go Lady Tigers, I'm watching on the TV while I work on the computer and staying warm. Well, all right. Sherry, what she's telling you folks is she can multitask. And with having a son-in-law like Richard Carney, you got to be able to multitask. Ball taken away by Mangum. Good defense that time by the Lady Tigers. As Gracie Smith will walk it across the timeline. 2:25 left in the first half of play. 16-15. Mangum on top by 1. Gracie over the top to Bren. Fakes the 3. Puts it on the floor. Nobody covered her up. So she says, I'll put it up and in. Woodruss with a couple of buckets here in the second. She's got 7 on the ball game, playing defense now on Harrison as she and Avery come across the timeline. Now they go to Sabrina on the base. Sabrina wasn't. 3-ball goes in. Avery Harrison beginning to warm up just a little bit. She's got 5. That ties the ball game at 18. Hallie the other way and lost the ball out of bounds. Smith, they're trying to get that 3rd foul on Moreau, and a good job by McKenzie to stay away and not pick it up. Minute 50 left in the half. Sabrina Gilbert late to get to the scorer's table. They can't get her in. And Harrison will walk it across the timeline with help from Warren. Ansley picked up by Woodruss. She'll fly right into the paint and then reset to Harrison. Harrison, a couple of buckets here in the last couple of minutes of play. Got to put a hand in her face or she'll knock it down. Now the baseline move for Mackenzie Buss. Buss underneath the basket finds Warren out top. She'll put up a floater, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, though, in traffic, taken away by McDowell. Nobody blocked her out. She'll put it up. No. And there's Bren with the rebound. Hallie across the timeline at the feet of Hannah. She'll reset, stare over the top to Holly. Now Bren. Woodruss inside Gracie. Draws a triple team. Open was Hannah. 3-ball on the way. No. Rebound. Good position by Gracie. Kept it alive. Holly put it up. Thought she got fouled by Moreau. No call. And a little push off there. It's coming across the timeline. Warren and Woodruss. And now a blocking foul will be called on the Lady Tigers. A couple of players to choose from. And it's going to be on Holly Lehman-Webb. And she'll really get irritated now. Second on Holly. 4 called on Mangum.
Second personal.
46.9 left here in the half. Ansley Warren back to the line. She's 2 for 4 from the stripe. First one on the way, no good. The second opportunity for Warren, we were laughing about the conversation between the official and Kelly King. They're trying to whisper so I couldn't hear. Sabrina Gilbert, by the way, back into the ball game for Navajo. Second free throw good. Also checking back in for Tim Ellison, Carissa Callens. 19-18, Lady Indians up by 1. Smith, the entry pass from Holly Lehman-Webb, couldn't get it to go down. Wow, missed opportunity there for the Lady Tigers. Now coming across the timeline, a little crossover move by Avery Harrison. Leaves it right side for McDowell. 3 goes. Sadie McDowell now with 5 of the ball game. And her club leads 22-14. Dangerous pass there. Hallie will track it down. Gracie underneath the basket kicks it out right side to Holly. Now over the top to Bren. 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Holly, right side 3 ball. No, too strong. Rebound tapped out. Lehman-Webb will track it down, trying to beat the clock. Woodruff at the buzzer. Doesn't get it to go. And we played 16 minutes. 22-18. It is a 4-point lead for Navajo at the intermission. Lady Indians with 22, Mangum with 18. We are at the half. It's the Tri-County Tournament, live and in living color on Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Mangum Lady Tigers led at the end of the first quarter of play, 14-8, and then got outscored 14-4 in that second frame and trailed by 4 here, 22-18 at the intermission. Mangum just those 4 points in the second quarter, all from Brent Woodruss, who, along with Holly Lehman-Webb, have 7 points apiece. And then 2 for Hannah Stair. Hallie Smith with 2 as well. Mangum for the foul line, 3 of 4. And again, they trail by 4. It's 22-18 at the half. Navajo on top. The Lady Indians getting 6 in the first half from Sabrina Gilbert, who knocked down 2 threes. 5 in the first half for Avery Harrison. Sadie McDowell in a flurry. Late in that first half of play, knocked down 5 quick points and gave Navajo that lead. She's got 5 at the intermission, 3 for Mackenzie Moreau, 3 as well for Ansley Warren. Foul situation for Tim Ellison. Mackenzie Moreau and Ansley Warren each have 2 apiece. They only committed 1 foul as a team in that second period of play. Mangum, meantime, Gracie Smith and Holly Lehman-Webb each have 2 apiece at the intermission. Mangum boys basketball team plays later tonight, about 7:25 or thereabouts. There's our good friend Lance Carpenter. Hello, Coach. Good to see you, my friend. As the Mangum boys will play later on this evening, 7:25. They've got the final game of the night as they'll take on Hollis in a boys game, and they're checking into the broadcast. Lock in, ladies. You got this. This is the message from the fellas. Dana Show Cornett says, "Let's go, ladies." Ashley Hill has joined us. And we've got another color, by the way. Sherry Bowen says those shoes are magenta. So I'm just,
I'll give it up for that. That's good.
Okay, all right.
I'm male. I'm not good with colors.
if you're late to the broadcast, Hensley Warren wearing great tennis shoes. I got to find a pair. And I was asking what color of pink what shade of pink it was, and we had a couple of for magenta, but now Sherry says no, they're magenta. So, yeah, all right. All right, we mentioned the fact that the boys play later on tonight as they will do battle with Hollis. Let's set the rest of the brackets for you. On the girls' side, the next girls' game will be at about 12:40. Lady and Snyder will play. Also in girls' play later today, Hollis and Hobart, that ball game along the network, and Cameron will have that for you on KTIJ, both the AM and FM broadcasts and all the platforms as well. Arnett and Frederick playing this afternoon at about 3:20. Those are all girls' games. On the boys' side of things, as we mentioned, it'll be Mangum and Hollis wrapping things up at about 7:20 tonight. Also on the skiing, it'll be Leedy and Navajo. That's the next ball game here. Leedy and Navajo on the boys' side. Also on the boys' side, Arnett and Hobart, and Snyder and Frederick. So a full day of basketball, and we hope that you'll come on out and be a part of it. I want to thank our friends at Great Plains Bank for doing a great job of always putting on this tournament. They do a sensational job, and we appreciate them greatly. I want to say good afternoon to, let's see, this is Taya Jo Marie Buchanan. She says, come on, girls, you got this. And then I knew the Dapper 14 would check in, and Dapper 14 says, I say the shoes are magenta and will add approval if you wear a shirt that color. Oh, that's easy. That's easy, Annalise. I think I've got one that I can wear tomorrow and Saturday as well. So magenta it is. There you go. The folks at T-Mobile should be sponsoring this broadcast right now. At the half, it's 22-18. Mangum trailing by 4 to Navajo in the live lifter of the Tri-County Tournament. Live from Western Oklahoma State College. They call us Classic Hits 97.7.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Classic Hits 97.7. Second half about to get underway as... Oh, I like this now. Mangum boys basketball weighing in. They say that the shoes are breast cancer awareness shoes. I like that. That's good. I'll buy that. Yeah. And I mean, I've got a whole closet full of pink, Annalise. That's no problem. I think I even got a hoodie. I know I've got a couple of Nike sweatshirts that are magenta. So there you go. And good catch by the Mangum boys basketball team. Breast cancer awareness shoes. So it'll be Mangum ball to begin the third quarter of play, down by 4. And the original 5 out there for Kelly King. It'll be Avery Hopper going to go inside. Gracie Smith. And ball got rejected off the bottom of the backboard and rolled out of bounds. Bryn, Gracie, Hallie, along with Avery and Holly out there on the floor for Mangum in their road black uniforms, silver numerals, and orange trim. 5 on the floor for Navajo includes Sabrina Gilbert knocking one down from Friendship. She's got 9, and the lead 25-18, biggest now of the morning for Navajo, as Sabrina got a piece of that one and taken away by Mackenzie Monroe. Monroe out there with Gilbert, also getting the start in the second half. Ainsley Warren, Avery Harrison, and the final member of that 5 out there for the Lady Indians will be Carissa Callens. Navajo left it if you're listening and or viewing device with their home white uniforms, red numerals and red trim as well. Minute gone by here in the third, 25-18. You can hear Coach giving instructions on the defensive end for her squad. As Navajo now suddenly taking the air out of the ball a little bit, and Gilbert throws one that gets tipped out of bounds and was last touched by, well, I think they said that was off of Bryn. So apparently Woodruss got a piece of that. The angle we were at looked like it was just thrown away. Inbounds pass caught right in front of us by Avery Harrison. Good morning to Elaine Mills-Smith, who has joined us on the broadcast. Hello, Elaine. 25-18, Mangum trailing with 6:30 left here in this third quarter of play. And you've got to win one game to play on Saturday. They do not have a 7th place game here. Good defense by Mangum. Ball taken away by Gracie Smith. Smith out front. She'll go to Holly. Lehman Webb had the ball knocked out of her hands, but a foul going to be committed by Sabrina Gilbert. And on Gilbert, that will be her first. And number 1 on Navajo here in the third. So Holly Lehman Webb will go to the line to shoot a couple. Colton Laughlin joined us from the insurance office. Good morning, Colton. Lehman Webb first goes. Holly will get one more. She had 7 in the first quarter of play and didn't get anything in period number 2. Second one on the way. Got it. Holly, 2 for 2. She's got 9. And Mangum down by 5, 25-20. 6:15 left here in this third period of play. And again, Mangum has gone with 3-quarter press most of the morning. And they've done pretty well with it. There's Gracie. Long arm of the loss. Poking that one away. Holly going to dribble, drive. Yeah, she walked. Goes to Gracie. Line drive 3. No. And the rebound ripped away by Ainsley Warren. Yeah, she had a little pitter-patter of the feet there and got away with it. Open for 3. Top of the arc in rhythm. Shot didn't fall for Avery Harrison. And the rebound taken away by Hallie Smith. Bren coming across the sideline now. On the wing, Holly asking for it. They'll go the opposite side to Avery. Hopper won't take the shot, goes back to Woodruss. Now reset to Gracie up top. Goes with the left hand, kicks it to Holly. Hallie and Holly play catch. Now a 3 by Lehman Webb. No. Rebound tapped out and kept alive. Good job by Woodruss, and a reset now. She'll go to Hallie. Smith got stripped on her way up with a ball, and Sabrina Gilbert wound up with it. And then we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Gilbert that time with a rebound in traffic, but a couple of Lady Tigers there, including Holly Lehman Webb, who tied her up. Oh, no, it's Navajo ball. But the inbounds pass taken away by Woodruss. Bren with the steal. She'll go to Gracie. A reset now up top to Lehman Webb. Lehman Webb in the corner to Bren. Woodruss shot no good. Hallie Smith with a rebound. She'll go to Hopper. Avery's shot won't go. Rebound kept alive by Mangum. Another opportunity for Hallie, and it won't fall. Oh, my goodness. The Gremlins are on the rim, knocking them away. Tough move there by Ainsley Warren. No good. Kelly King wants her club to run. Here comes Bren in the front court. She'll slow down, find Gracie Smith on the wing to Hopper. Avery in traffic, in trouble. Tries to give up the ball, does. Goes to Gracie. Gracie inside to Hallie. Hallie, a bump and a bang from Moreau. No call. Smith looking for the foul. Not going to get it. And back the other way comes Navajo. 25-20. Well, I tell you what, I went to a basketball game and a fight broke out. There's a steal by Smith. Gracie got stripped by Warren. It'll still be Mangum basketball. Well, they had a 2-on-1 fast break and couldn't take advantage. Riley Ash going to come into the ball game now for the Lady Tigers, and Hallie Smith will sit down. Tori Kerbo has joined us back in the broadcast booth, and Deborah Gamble as well. I thought Deborah was overseas. Maybe she's back. Why did I think that? All right, Mangum at the midway point of quarter number 3 gets a 3 ball on the way for Holly Lehman-Webb. Riley Ash tried to save it and did, but she was out of bounds. And Holly Lehman-Webb explaining to coach how she missed everything on that shot. 25-20. Navajo on top, cherry picking, and scoring on the other end is Carissa Callens. Mangum forgot about Callens. She got down the floor and got an easy deuce, Brandy Webb. 27-20, 3:40 left here in the third. Hannah Stair comes in at the next dead ball. 3 ball on the way for Hopper, and knocked down by Avery. First 3 of the ball game for Avery Hopper. 27-23. Mangum within 4. 3:20 left here in the third. Ball lost out of bounds. Avery Harrison had to go off of her foot. The officials are letting them play here this morning. It's been pretty physical. So inbounding in front of her own bench will be Gracie Smith. She'll come between the 2 circles now. To Holly. Mangum, half-court look this time. They have been breakneck most of the morning. Riley Ash can't handle the pass, and it's going to be taken away. Trying to clear space and get across the timeline, Avery Harrison. She does. She will go on the dribble drive to Warren, and Ansley will lay it up and in. Ansley Warren now makes it 29-23, 2:50 left in the third. Good afternoon, or good morning still, I guess it is. It is still morning to Casey Kroom has joined us. Bren from 10, bank shot goes. Well, they have a backboard for a reason. 9 now for Woodruss, 29-25. Nuclear war defense continues for Mangum. Callens will get the inbounds pass. She'll go for Harrison. I mean, they are really ratcheting it up defensively wise. Harrison dribble, drive inside, lost the ball, and a foul prior to that called on Mangum. I think it's on Woodruss. It will be her second and the first of the third quarter on Mangum. Stops the clock with 2:24 left here in the third. Moreau, by the way, sitting down. And back into the ball game, Mackenzie Buss for Tim Callison's team. Tim Ellison, not Callison. Callison was Tuesday night. Ansley Warren open for 3 on the left side, but closing her out quickly was Woodruss. So Warren will put it on the floor, regroup, spin, puts up the shot with the right hand, scores. Sweet move there by Ansley Warren. Cajun Clark, good morning to you, my friend. Mangum trailing here, 31-25. 2 minutes left in the third quarter of play. And Warren really turning it up on both ends. Came up with a steal, going to dribble across the timeline, take it all the way inside. Boy, we've got a collision underneath the basket. It looked like we were bowling. No call other than the fact that the ball rolled out of bounds and was last touched by Mangum. Got a 7-10 split after that collision.
You said they were letting them play.
Boy, no kidding. Riley Ash will sit down. Back into the ball game for Mangum will come Hannah Stair. Inbounds pass caught over the top by Sadie McDowell. She'll go to Warren. Ansley trying to clear space. She'll spin and got double teamed by Gracie and lost the ball out of bounds. Oh, let me tell you about my good friend Barbara Johnson. Barbara says she's watching and supporting MHS girls basketball. Go Tigers. They trail 31-25. $1:40 and running here in the third. Gracie in the front court. She'll go to Bryn. Woodruss on the baseline. Leaves it for Stair. Hannah back over the top of Gracie. Now open for 3. Right side. That's a rushed shot by Lehman-Webb. Rebound tipped and tapped around. And Avery Hopper will get tied up by Warren. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. 31-25, 125 left here in the third. Now, Holly, the last couple of threes that she has thrown up, she has not gotten herself set. Inbounds pass will go into the backcourt, but that's okay. Nice save by Woodruss. And she'll go to Lehman Webb. Then Holly double dribbled. And Kelly King, that's the same question I have. Why did you stop dribbling? I don't understand it. Minute 20 left here in the third, 31-25. Tim Ellison taking a page from Clester Harrington with a foot stomp there. And out of control that time. As the ball thrown away by Ansley Warren, but apparently it was touched by one of the Lady Tigers. Bit of a break there for Navajo. Sabrina inbound right in front of the scorer's table. She'll go to Callens. Carissa hands it back now to Gilbert. Gilbert knocked down 3 threes from behind the arc, hands it off to Warren. Little hesitation dribble. She'll go inside. And Kelly King's right. How many times you gonna let her spin like that? Mangum has to collapse on the weak side against Warren because she's shown the propensity to make that move. 45 seconds left here in the third.
Everybody else be ready.
Off the dribble, Sadie McDowell had the ball taken away by Gracie Smith. Gracie out front to Holly. Lehman Webb, go to attack, go inside, put up the shot, couldn't get it to roll in. There on the rebound is Woodruss. She's double teamed. Finds Gracie now in the corner to Holly. Fakes the three, goes back to Bryn. Bryn triple teamed and will get a foul. See who you got on this one. And they've called it, I believe, on Mackenzie Buss.
Called on Carissa Callens.
Oh, they called it on Callens instead. Number 1 on Carissa, 2 now on Navajo in the third. Mangum to inbound, down by 6. Leave it in the corner for Gracie. Now over the top, Bryn. 3 ball, no. Flat-footed rebound, Hopper had it. Callens took it away. Ball loose on the floor, finally picked up by Mangum. Look at that. Rock'em sock'em robot time. 3 ball, Hopper, yes! Avery knocking it down from behind the arc.
Avery Hopper with the 3.
Give her 6, and it's 31-28. Back the other way. Smith going to get called for riding time on Ansley Warren. That'll be 3 now on Gracie and 2 on Mangum in the third. Fallon Mackenzie Webb has joined us. Hello, Fallon. Mackenzie Moreau will check back in. And setting down with a much-deserved rest, Ansley Warren, who's played lights out here in the third. Ball taken away, trying to beat the clock is Holly Lehman Webb, and off the mark. As time expires, she knew that was an ugly shot. We played 3. The final 8's going to be great. 31-28, Navajo by 3. Classic hits, 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
You know, that's great music there. That makes you think of fight music, like getting ready to square off. The what do they call it? The something science boxing. Okay, stump the crowd with that one. So we go to the fourth quarter of play. Mangum trailing Navajo 31-28. Lady Indians with the ball to begin the fourth. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. It'll be Gilbert to inbound across the way. Sabrina out there to begin the fourth with Sadie McDowell. Also back in the lineup, Ansley Warren. Mackenzie Moreau is out there. Got the ball right now. The final member of the 5, Carissa Callens. Moreau from 15. Shot came up short, and Gracie Smith with the rebound. She's out there with Bryn Woodruss, Hallie Smith, Holly Lehman Webb, and the final member of the 5 will be Avery Hopper. And there's Moreau's size, just going over the top and taking that pass away from Bryn Woodruss. Left-handed shot put up, no good as it was short for Warren, and the rebound tipped out by Mangum. Across the timeline comes Gracie. Smith to Holly Lehman-Webb. Now to Woodruss. Thought about the three, leaves it for Hopper instead, and she'll put it up, can't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Mangum. Falling down, Gracie Smith. Nice sportsmanship there. And Sadie McDowell helped her out. Quickly banging the lineup now for Tim Ellison will be Avery Harrison setting down Sabrina Gilbert. 7:10 left in the ball game. 31-28, three-point contest. Biggest lead has been 7 for Navajo. And a cheap foul in the backcourt there as Holly not moving her feet. That'll be her third. That'll be one called on Mangum here in the fourth. Amanda Ruiz has joined us. Good morning, Amanda. 7:08 left in the ball game. 31-28. Boston had great songs. Nothing against Amanda, but it was never one of my favorites. It was good defense by Mangum. They can't hold on to the basketball. And Kelly King with a question about how the defender is blocking out. She got the ball, but she wants an explanation nonetheless. 6:50 left in the ball game. Mangum down by 3. Gracie in the front court to Holly. Should go to Hallie. Hallie with the left hand didn't put up the shot. Hopper on the baseline. Back to Bryn. Fakes the 3. Goes back to Hopper. Avery's hit a couple of threes here. Hey, there's a great move inside by Holly Lehman-Webb, and the shot gets stuck. Wow. The one official's like 6'6", and he won't jump up there and tap it away.
Oh, yeah. Here, we got the boys' ball.
He's 6'10".
I'm like Coach Ellison. I mean, the one official is at least 6'4", and he won't jump in.
You're not in the way.
I mean, come on, man. No, my goodness. That's funny.
If it was a boys' game, they'd all be jumping.
Yeah. No, that. I don't know. I mean, he can stand flat-footed and touch the bottom of the net. I mean, he's that tall. Apparently, he doesn't have the hops. On the alternate possession, Mangum will get it. An air ball put up and retrieved. Gracie Smith, right place at the right time on the missed shot there by Bryn Woodruss. Mangum within 1, 31-30. 6:20 left in regulation. Navajo across the timeline. Ainsley Warren. Teardrop shot on the way. No. Woodruss high to get the rebound. She'll get tied up. Ball free. Knocked out of bounds. And it was last touch apparently by Navajo. Mangum will get it. Barbara Johnson loving the hustle and not of the tall referee. Now, some of the Navajo fans officiating from across the way, rightly so. The call was Navajo. They gave it to Mangum to inbound. Well, if you're Mangum, you go, yeah, okay, I'll take it, yeah. They got it corrected. 6:11 left in the ball game. Warren, the inbounds pass. She'll go to Moreau. Puts it on the floor, spins, and now gives up the dribble, needs some help, and she'll get it from Sadie McDowell. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth, 31-30. McDowell gets a ball screen, can't do anything with it. They run the weave out high, does Navajo. Good defense by Gracie. Now off-balance shot put up and in. Good shot by Ainsley Warren. Ball got tipped as she went to the basket. She stayed with it and put it in, 33-30. Mangum down by 3. Holly in front of the Mangum bench. She'll go to Haley from 15, and it goes for Hallie. Hallie Smith. That's her first 2 since quarter number 1. 33-30. It is a timeout going to be taken by Navajo. 33-30. 3-point ball
32.
game. 32. Yeah, they didn't get them up there, did they? 33-32 as we go to break on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
All right, so during the break, we got an opportunity to talk to the official, who is 6'8", by the way, and he told us that, why he didn't go up and tap that ball away. Tell him, Cameron.
Because one time he went to do that, and he did a fist, and he ended up punching the rim.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
that'll leave a mark.
Well, leave a mark, and you'll never hear the end of it either. I mean, So I like the fact that he took the grief. Now, he said his girlfriend's listening to the broadcast. So I think we've been fair to the officials, right?
We have they haven't blown the whistle very much, so we've been pretty quiet about it.
Except he didn't jump and get the ball. I mean, that's the only thing. We all dream of being 6'8". So out of the timeout, Navajo turns the ball over. Here's a run out now for Hallie. Smith stopping, needs some help, and she'll get it to Bren. Navajo gets back. Hannah open from 10. Shot won't go down. Hallie Smith with the rebound. Lost her glasses. 3-ball going to be dialed up by Gracie. That won't go. Rebound tapped out by Woodruss, and she'll get called for a push. That'll be 3 now on Bren. 2 on Mangum in the fourth. Okay. At first, I didn't know that they were going to call the foul, but had to. 5:07 remaining. Mangum down by 1, 33-32. And they've had some great looks here this morning. Ball just won't fall for them. That's a good matchup there. Woodruss coming across the timeline with Ansley Warren. Warren then lost the ball. Here's a run out for Ollie. Lehman Webb stopping, popping, and dropping. She's got 11. Mangum leads 34-33. Hey, this place is rocking on a Thursday morning. Dribble drive, that's a shove, and that's a 3-point op. Oh, my! Oh! Navajo fans furious with that call. Tim Ellison not happy, and now they're talking about it. They're going to call the travel. There was a shove that caused the player to move area codes. Okay, so now they've changed it. So our 6'8" official. So now they have called a foul. And they called the foul on Woodruss, right?
14. 14.
Oh, they called it on Hallie Smith instead. All right.
Yes.
So that'll be the second on Smith, 3 on Mangum. So one official called a travel. The trail official called a push, which the push was there. I don't. You can go back and look at it. You can go back and look at the video.
But the basket, the questions.
Yeah, no
Okay.
basket. Not a continuation in the NBA. And that was the right call all the way around. Wave off the basket. There was a push. Watch that 5-second violation. Great defense, Hannah Stair. Stair right up there with Sadie McDowell. Now we're going to shot that's put up off the mark, but a foul will be called, and that's on Woodruss. So Woodruss will pick up the personal. That'll be 4 now on Bren and 4 on Mangum. And it will send to the free throw line to shoot 2, Avery Harrison. And also get off the bench for Mangum. First free throw, no good, by the way. Harrison will get one more. So Woodruss will set down, I think. She does. And back into the ballgame for Mangum will come Avery Hopper. 34-33. Mangum on top by 1. And it'll stay that way as the second free throw, no good. Holly Lehman-Webb with the rebound. And now we're going to tie up in the backcourt. Jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Mangum.
Jump ball, possession.
I tell you what, and again, Cameron and I have done ball games here a bunch in this gymnasium. First game of a tournament when there may be 6 people in the stands. This is a nice crowd and a noisy crowd, and it's a great game. I mean, for an opening game, this is a dandy one.
First round matchups aren't like that normally.
No. Ansley Warren now with a steal for Navajo at the midway point of quarter number 4. They trail by 1, 34-33. Warren went inside, had a pocket picked by Smith. A run out now for Lehman Webb. Holly put it up, didn't get it to go. Ball lost out of bounds. And last touch by Avery Harrison. Mangum not used to runouts. You can tell because the footwork has caused them to miss some layups here in this ball game this morning. Gracie to inbound over the top. Caught. Here's 3 for Webb. Front of the iron doesn't go. Avery Hopper with a rebound. Then she'll get stripped. Then a tie-up. Good defense by Holly Lehman-Webb as she stepped in and tied up Sadie McDowell. Jesus Ramirez says, let's go girls. Good morning, Mr. Ramirez. Avery Warren, or Ansley Warren, to inbound the ball. No, that wasn't Ansley. I'm sorry. Ansley, though, going to get the pass at the timeline. Ball lost out of bounds. Last touch by Lehman-Webb. And again, I give credit to the officials. They have let them play here this morning. This is the kind of play that you see in the playoffs. There's a steal. Here's Hallie with a run out. She'll stop, put up the shot, miss it. Tried a second time and got fouled. Avery Harrison first. And number 1 called on Navajo here in the 4th. But again, another fast break opportunity for Mangum. They are not used to that style of play. First free throw, Hallie got it. Hallie now will get one more. Smith with 3 in the quarter, 5 of the ball game. Her club leads it by a pair, 35-33. Bren set to check back in and will here. Smith. I've known this kid for so long. I just love her. She came to the score table. She gave me a look like, hey, what's up? I'm going to come in and kick butt here in a minute. Love her. 36-33. She did come back in. She being Brent Woodruss, and setting down will be Hallie Smith. What a matchup out high. Holly Lehman-Webb and Ansley Warren. Warren got tied up, and a travel going to be called. And she gave me the look, I'm going to come in and make a noise, and she did. Woodruss that time. Ansley got up in the air, held on to the ball, and then came back down with it, and that's a travel. Oh, and now we're going to have another conference.
Yeah, Tim's saying that she got rid of it before she came down. He may have an argument there, but...
Well, that or it may be...
Whether it was a tie-up?
It may be a jump ball situation. Mm-hmm. And I really think that's the conversation. So kind of listening in on the conversation, and apparently not. Apparently the ball was not tied up simultaneously. Tim not happy with the call, and he's letting the officials know about it. Mangum on top, 36-33. 3:10 left here in the ball game. Barbara Johnson giving us a whoop whoop. Holly Lehman-Webb. I'm telling you guys, this is a fun one for a first round ball game. It just doesn't happen. I mean, this has been as good as it gets. Couple of longtime rivals, kids who know one another, and spirited coaches as well. And a timeout going to be taken by Kelly King. 2:49 left in regulation. Mangum by 3. 36-33. Come on back to the edge of your chair. After this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, go Tigers.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 36-33. Mangum on top by 3. 2:49 left in regulation. Timeout situation, Mangum with 3 remaining. Navajo with 2. 1 team foul on the Lady Indians. 4 on Mangum. So free throws the rest of the way for the Lady Indians. Mangum with the ball. The arrow, by the way, pointing the way of Mangum. Holly Lehman-Webb, Brent Woodruss, Avery Hopper, along with, the ball going to be taken away. Unable to get it was Hannah Stair, but she kept it alive so that Lehman-Webb can come get it. Gracie Smith, the final member of the five out there for Mangum. Out on the floor, Ansley Warren along with Sabrina Gilbert for Navajo. Also checking back in, Sadie McDowell. And Gilbert going to commit a foul right in front of us. That'll be her second. And number 2 on Sabrina. Also out there for the Lady Indians,
Second personal. Second.
Mackenzie Buss. And the final member of the 5, Avery Harrison. Inbounds pass. Hopper makes the catch. She'll dribble, drive, go inside, and leave it at the free throw line for Woodruss. Bryn steps up to about 8 feet and left it short. Ball knocked around in the backcourt and finally going to be picked up by Harrison. Avery dribble, drive, ball tipped but picked up and laid in. Good being in the right place at the right time for Mackenzie Buss, her first 2 of the ball game. 36-35, 2 minutes left. Mangum by 1. They have the ball. Hallie Smith checks in at the next dead ball. Giving up the dribble will be Bryn. She'll go down to Holly. Lehman Webb near the timeline. Gilbert going to come out and close out her. Holly lost it, got it back. There's the double team trap. She'll go to Avery. Now a collision, give, go. Bryn inside, made the bucket, not going to count a foul prior. That was called on Ansley Warren. That'll be 3 on Warren, 3 on Navajo in the 4th. Mangum to inbound underneath the basket. We got a substitution here as Hallie Smith will come in. Hallie comes in, and setting down will be Hannah Stair. Been a quiet morning for Hallie. A great time for her to get a bucket. She got the inbounds pass, took the shot and scored. Thank you. You could just kind of feel it. Coming off the bench, you knew that there was going to be a play set for her. She's got 6 in the quarter. Mangum on top, 38-35. Ball tipped to the timeline, taken away by Woodruss. Great play by Bryn. And now Kelly King says, just hold the ball. We don't need to shoot. We lead by 3. 1:20 remaining. We're in the middle of a potential opening round upset. Good defense there. Stepping in, tying up Ansley Warren. And she'll tie up Woodruss.
Ball possession, Mangum.
And Woodruss wanting to complain, and Kelly King says, I don't want to hear any of it. Play hard! Mackenzie Laughlin Bates says, finish, girls. 1:10 remaining. Mangum by 3. They have the ball playing directly in front of us. How do they play with a lead in a ball game that they weren't favored to win? Holly Lehman-Webb on the dribble. Gilbert in her back pocket. Watch that 5-second count. As now Lehman-Webb will get the reset. Good job by Lehman-Webb. Holly, a little bump and a bang, but no call. She just dribbling it out by herself. She'll go to Gracie Smith. Smith now to Woodruss, and she got knocked down at the midcourt line, and she's upset about that, but Ansley Warren just out of position and ran into her. That'll be 4 on Ansley and 4 on Navajo. 46.1 remaining. She kind of went down in a heat. Coach asking her if she's okay and can stay in, and Woodruss will. So Hallie Smith, the inbound across the way. She'll go to Lehman-Webb, and Holly, wow, she can't tell her to go out of bounds is beyond me. Woodruss now. Mangum playing keep away. 35 seconds left. Navajo at some point will have to foul at the 30-second mark. They trail by 3. 38-35. Next foul will send Mangum to the free throw line, and we will get a reach-in foul on Warren. I think that's the 5th on Ansley. Ansley Warren has committed her 5th foul of the morning. That'll be 5 on Navajo. Warren will finish with 9, and boy, you lose a dynamic ball handler with her on the bench. Tony Bernard Richardson says, let's go Lady Tigers. So Holly going to get 2 here. 1 of 2 will make it a 2-possession ball game with 25.9 remaining. So Lehman-Webb, who is 2 for 2 from the foul line, as Carissa Callens will come in for Ansley Warren. But Lehman-Webb going to get 2 here. The first one is a tough one. Mangum on top by 3. Trying to make it a 2-possession ball game, the senior, Holly Lehman-Webb. First one, good. Shooters roll there, the members bounce. 3 in the quarter, a dozen on the ball game for Lehman-Webb, and they are up by 2 possessions. 39-35. Second one on the way, good. So Lehman-Webb calmly to the free throw line. Now Kelly King says, play good defense. Don't foul, there's the good defense. Ball taken away by Hallie Smith. Mangum now 15 seconds away from the big victory this morning over Navajo in the opening round of the Tri-County Tournament. Down to 10. Navajo not going to foul. Tim Ellison says, we're going to let the clock run out and Mangum going to win the ball game. How about that? 40, 35. Lady Tigers with a huge victory this morning. Wow! Mangum 40, Navajo 35. It was as good as advertised on Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned five-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers, we're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4 ER staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Well, congratulations to Kelly King and the Mangum Lady Tigers as they even their season record at 6-6. And you couple this with the victory against Hobart last Tuesday, and boy, I tell you what, those are two signature wins for the Lady Tigers as they win this one by a final of 40-35. Got 13 in the win from Holly Lehman-Webb, 9 for Bren Woodruss, 8 on the afternoon or on the morning actually for Hallie Smith, a half a dozen for Avery Hopper, and then 2 apiece for Gracie Smith and for Aubrey Lowe, and Mangum winning it by a final of 40-35. Shoot your free throws, kids. Mangum 9 of 10 from the foul line, including 4 for 4 in the fourth. And again, they win it 40-35. Great effort by Ansley Warren, who was impressive. Warren wound up with 9. Her and Sabrina Gilbert 9 apiece to pace Tim Ellison's team. And then the scoring after that, 5 for Avery Harrison, 5 for Sadie McDowell, and then 3 for Mackenzie Moreau, 2 apiece. Mackenzie Buss and Carissa Callens. So the Lady Tigers advance to the semifinals tomorrow afternoon. They will do battle at 3:20. They'll get the winner of Snyder and Lady. Those two teams will play later on this afternoon at 12:20 or thereabouts. Now, we're done. Mangum is done until about 7:20 tonight when they take on the Hollis Tigers in the final game of day number 1 on the boys' side of the bracket. We'll have the game here on Classic Hits 97.7. But the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats will be playing along the Fox Radio Network. Tell me about that, Mr. Dole.
All right, at 4:40, the boys are going to be taking on the Hobart Bearcats take on the Arnett Wildcats, and that'll be followed by a 6 o'clock matchup, one that the Lady Cats are accustomed to, taking on the Hollis Lady Tigers. It's going to be the 3rd matchup of the year.
Yes. What is it they say about familiarity?
Breeds contempt.
Yeah, all right. So Barbara Johnson, she said, you guys are a hoot, so fun, and I'm exhausted. We love it when you're exhausted at the end of the ball game. That means you were a part of it. Chaz, Allen, Ann Allen, thanks for checking in, and Brian Gamble as well. So Mangum wins it by a final score of 40-35. They're in the semifinals tomorrow afternoon. We're back on Classic Hits 97.7 when it's dark. We'll see you later on this evening as the Mangum Tigers and John White will do battle with the Tigers of Hollis. So for the Cameron Dole Experience, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us this morning on Classic Hits 97.7.
That part of it.
Wes gonna help you?
There ain't no telling.
I never know until it's game time.